Hello everyone, Inktivate here. So, you're wondering about automatic wheat/carrot/potato farms. Now, there are plenty of different designs out there, some involving pistons and bone meal, mine carts and bone meal, pistons and water, multiple floors, just lots of different crazy stuff. All of them are awesome designs that each cater to different players with different amounts of resources. Now, this particular design does not require any bone meal whatsoever and grows completely on its own, like a regular farm. So in my mind, there's three types of farms. There's the manual, the semi-automatic, and the fully automatic. Now this is the semi-automatic one. This has a great yield of wheat or carrots or potatoes or whatever you're doing. The bone meal one will be faster, but like who has that much bone meal? What the heck? This design is for you if A, you have a little bit of redstone, see that under here, and B, you don't have a fully functional skeleton farm giving you unlimited supply of bone meal. So I'm assuming that's most players. So if those A and B things describe you, this design is for you, and you should build it if you can, and if you want to. Alright, let's get started. So after these crops are all grown, they're not grown right now, but we're going to pretend that they are. You press this button, boop, and the water turns on. And this will push all of the seeds and wheat, or potatoes or carrots or whatever you planted, into these hoppers, which all flow towards the center, and once they get to the center, they go into this chest and collect neatly and nicely. So that's basically how it works. It's pretty simple. When it's all flowed in, you can push the button again, and that will toggle the water and turn it off again. There's another button on the other side if you want to have two inputs just for, symmetry's sake. You do need to replant after you're done, which is why it's considered only semi-automatic, not fully automatic. But the plus side is that you don't need bone meal to grow everything, which is good. You're going to need a bunch of dirt to plant your stuff on, a bunch of blocks for walls and floors and stuff like that. Just get blocks, lots of dirt. You're going to need 8 hoppers, 2 chests for this little guy. I think like 40 redstone or so. You might want to just get more just in case something weird happens and you need to go around stuff. Who knows? 9 repeaters, 2 buttons or 2 levers, whatever you want. And an iron hoe, of course, to till the soil. And you need 8 water buckets. That's for these dispensers because they dispense water and every single one needs a water bucket inside of it. So, take a good look at this and this is exactly what you need. Once you got all this stuff, you're pretty much good to go and we can start building. Let's go! Okay, so first of all, the outline of the build. Technically, this little staircase of crops can be as long as you want it to be. It can go to the edge of the world if you so please. You'll just need a lot more redstone and a lot more blocks, of course. So if you have your floor here, and this is where you want to build it, you're going to start off with a chest, and then do this. And this will be 8 blocks, 8-block trench, and then you're going to place the hoppers like so. Hold Shift, and then click 2 into the chest. So then you're going to click this hopper onto this one onto that one, and there. So put some redstone in and see if it transfers all the way to the chest. If it did, then you're good. If it didn't, redo it. You're going to place this hopper into this one, this into this, etc. And there you go. So just make sure they all flow into this chest. So this first area right here is going to be 8 by 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. It's a square with edges of 8 on each side, dirt. And then after that, you're going to go up 1 block and make an 8 by 7. You're going to keep the width, which is left to right. So this is going to stay 8, but the length, which is this way, is going to go down to 7. So just start by 8 by 8 and then go 8 by 7, 8 by 7, 8 by 7, as far as you want it to go. So how's this water going to get fertilized? Like so. So hopefully you save those water buckets because you're going to need them. Create a little infinite water source to the side. That is done by just making a 2 by 2 square of water, like so. Be boink and then boink. So that'll use up 2 of your water buckets, but you can refill them like this. Let's go Minecraft physics. And you're going to go this, go over 2 blocks, this, and then this block right here is infinite. You can fill up there. Keep doing that pattern until everything's filled up on this little trench. And then you'll do it on the other side. And this just fertilizes all the soil. So after this base layer of an 8 by 8 square of dirt, you're going to go up another layer like this and make an 8 by 7 layer of dirt. So see that? 8 by 8, and then this one is 8 by 7. You can make 8 by 7 stairs into oblivion if you want, so just do as many as you please. So once you've reached the last stair that you want to do, and you want to set your water, just place some blocks. Place some blocks down here in the end, and then you'll place your dispensers, which I forgot to include in the supplies. Oops, but oh well. And there you go. You got your dispensers. This is going to be the basic structure for your farm. Every single stair needs water on either side, so make sure that you do that. Build this little thing. Make sure water is still under here when you place this block. And do this little thing. You get the drill. Alrighty, so there, your water's all good. You're gonna want to cover your water up like this, because you don't want your crops falling into your water supply. So now you're pretty much ready to till your soil. The thing about tilling your soil is that sometimes when you fall down, it can break a block. So usually what I do is break out these two and then place in some slabs. And that way, no matter how many times I run up and down this, I'm not going to break the soil. However, if it was high like this, see, it eventually starts breaking the soil, and you don't want that to happen. So this doesn't prohibit the water from flowing. Everything happens the same, and it's fine. Bam! So after your soil is all tilled, you'll notice you can kind of like see cracks of what's behind these blocks. You can change those to dirt if you want. I usually do, just to make it look nicer. But whatever, it doesn't really matter that much. So your buttons are going to be right here on either side of the hoppers. Thanks to new Minecraft updates, we can place them vertically, so do that. Most of your repeaters are going to go behind your dispensers like this. So if you go over where it is, it's kind of going to be, you're going to place a block down here, and then another set like this, and then repeaters all in a row, and redstone all in a row. Then you're going to go back over to this side, and you're going to go 2 blocks under these buttons, like this, and then create a big line, like that. And just put a bunch of redstone down there, so no matter what button I press, the whole thing will light up, like that. So that's our input. Then you're going to create a long line like this, all the way to here. Then you're going to start placing redstone. You're going to need to put a repeater every 15 redstone, so make sure to count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're not sure if it was 15 or more, just place a little behind, just for good measure. You know, never be too safe. And just count 15 again. Maybe that was 15, who knows. You can just have the redstone do a little staircase like this, if you want. That's usually the simplest way. Or you can do redstone torch shenanigans if you want to make it compact. Oh yeah, you put a torch here, and then it works. Yeah, so just like this. Take a screenshot, do it. And so, this should work when we press the button. Hey, it does! So every time you press the button, it toggles the dispenser. So press it 1 for on, press it another time for off. That's basically it. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me building this one underground. Okay, so this should do it. Or half of it, yeah. I don't have all the water, so it's gonna be awkward. But once all your water is in the dispensers over there, it works well. So there you go. Also take note, if you build this underground, and make sure they're always growing. Fill up your walls with torches, so you make sure they're growing at night. If it's underground, you know, put lights on the ceiling here. And just make sure everything is brightly lit, so it can be growing all the time, every day, all day, every day. Thank you guys for watching. I hope your build goes well. Comment if you're having trouble. I'm sure me or someone else who knows more than me can help you with it. We got your back. You're gonna build this thing and it's gonna be awesome in your world. And good luck. See you guys.